Good morning, Pulp Picks, and welcome to another redonkulously good week of Pulp Picks. I'm Corey.
I'm Fritz.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Patrick.
And here's your picks of the week. Fritz, take us off.
Thank you, Corey. So my pick of the week is X-Men Red issue 3. I know this has been a very common one for me to pick, but that's because it just, each issue is somehow better and better. Between this and Do a Powerbomb this week, like both of these were trying really hard to make me cry. And it's so good. We finally get the Vulcan versus Tarn fight teased in the last issue, and it's exactly as fun as you'd want it to be. And
it was really good.
Because either way, both of them are real bad people. So whoever wins, you're going the audience is the real winner here.
Yeah.
But we get some great stuff with Magneto in this. We get Sunspot just being so cheeky. I love him. He teaches you how you can loot, how, I can't remember how he puts it, but winning while still losing. The sequence is great. You'll know when you get to it. But just, I love it. Casila's art is fantastic as always. Ewing's writing is amazing. And just every issue continues to be astonishing. Nice X-Men joke there. But no, great stuff. Over to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Fritz. So this week I picked Do a Powerbomb #1, which Fritz mentioned. Super good read. Daniel Warren Johnson not only did the writing for it, but he also did the art, and
we verified.
We did, yes.
Jurassic League 2 is also out this week. Check that out.
He didn't do the interiors.
No, just the cover.
Just the cover.
But for this one he did all. So, but it's a really awesome story. So whether you like pro wrestling or not, I really recommend this read. If you've ever looked up to somebody and wanted to follow in their footsteps, that's kind of what this story is about, right? So it's about the Steel Rose family. Yua, as the mom, starts off as this pro wrestler, and her daughter wants to follow in her footsteps. And it's just kind of her journey of figuring out whether or not she's going to be able to do that. And I think we all kind of can relate to that in some facet or another. So it's just a really, especially as a mom, it was a book that just kind of hit my heart in the right way, I guess.
The book was solid. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did, but I don't know. I really enjoy all of this stuff. So.
Yeah, it's a really good read. I highly recommend it. So, all right, over to you, Patrick.
I picked Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty #1, and I was really excited for this book. I thought the number 0. I'm pretty sure that was one of our picks when that came out. When it was the Steve and Sam working together book, and then they're kind of agreeing that they're both going to be Captain America and do their own thing. And I really, really enjoyed this book. It exceeded my expectations, and when I started getting back into comics a long time ago now, Brubaker's Captain America run was one of them that really pulled me in, and we were talking about the Brubaker Epting Captain America stuff, and that whole, there's a vibe there that is reminiscent of that without being
derivative,
copycat or derivative of, yeah.
It's of the same vein, but it's definitely doing its own thing.
Yeah, and it feels modernized. It feels appropriate for now. Brubaker's run was, pushing 20 years ago, wasn't it?
Close to it at this point.
So the art is gorgeous in this book. It is fantastic. It is exactly that kind of spy, espionage, Captain America kind of art that you want, similar to that Epting Brubaker run. And Carnero is the artist, and she is just putting down some gorgeous pencils. Just fantastic stuff. What, did I say something funny?
No.
Oh, I'm really enjoying it.
I like how excited you are.
It's really good. I highly recommend it. I know that Captain America, for people that don't read Captain America, he kind of gets a knock for being, a Boy Scout and too overtly patriotic and whatever. But really, the underlying Captain America narrative is really the opposite of that. It's that blind patriotism is never a good thing, and this taps into that right off the bat. So I'm very interested to see, and we've got a big plot that's being developed and we don't know who's behind it at all yet. And those are always fun stories. I kind of have a tendency to pick those as well. So, Corey, what did you pick this week?
I picked Iron Man number 20. If you haven't been reading this book, this is a great jumping on point. We just finished the last story arc. So Tony Stark goes into rehab again. Shocking. And the book picks up right from where he gets picked up out of rehab. So there's a giant talking gorilla. There's an Iron Man suit. Walker shows up.
Wait, can we get the two of those things together?
Yeah,
Please.
we totally can.
Wow.
It's the bit with the talk.
Ape?
The bit with the talking gorilla is awesome. That was really funny. If you haven't been reading this though, Christopher Cantwell has just been knocking it out of the park with Iron Man. We should have the trade paperbacks in stock if you want to get caught up. But like I said, if you don't want to and you just want to jump in, this is a perfect jumping on point. And Alex Ross does all the covers. They're beautiful.
I am really liking, we've kind of hit that point with Alex Ross where it's like, okay, another Alex Ross Marvel cover. Yay. He did that whole Captain America run and whatever. His Iron Man covers have been gorgeous this entire run. They're fantastic.
He always does I love how he always puts in like the reflections and the shading.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
So. But yeah. All right. Well, I think that's all, right?
Well, I mean, except for getting down here to picking up
yes. Stop in at 11 a.m. It's not all gross and muggy today. It's, kind of overcast, but 70s should be pretty nice all day.
Yeah.
So stop in at 11 a.m. Remember to like and subscribe to our videos and follow us at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at PulpCG. I almost threw in the .com. And we'll see you at 11 a.m., guys.
Is that actually helpful for you?
No. None of this is helpful for me.